Hello, everybody. Thank you for the invitation. Where should I start now? Firstly, I'll try to be objective on what Greece has really succeeded to do since 2010, when Greece was really an impossible case. And I have to be fair that the last years, and I think the last 6 years, as well as the previous years, Greece did a miracle, right? I mean, did we do everything we should? No, but we did a lot. So we need to say objectively that everybody says this has been a success story, and I think we should be fair to accept, and this is that many people helped to this direction. So we cannot just complain all the time, this is not like this and the other is not like that. Now, how did we make it? We made it because, to be honest, we had the lenders who dictated to us, like 6 years ago, what to do, right? We had a plan. I remember, the minister remembers the Greece 10 years ahead, and all the things that were planned at the time because of the impossible situation we had to get out. And so it was, to a big extent, a dictated effort, right? It was not an initiative of the country, the political system, the country had to do it. And we managed to do it pretty well. In the last 6 years, without being in a memorandum anymore, we continue doing it, and we reach a point now where I'm really worried about the future. And I'm worried about the future because I think there is a risk of the focus being lost simply because there's not anymore the COVID, there's not anymore the 2010 crisis, and we don't have a clear direction. I'll give an example about the business I'm in, tourism, hospitality, and I think I'm entitled to say we are probably the biggest business, certainly in Greece. We are planning more than 600 million investments, which are actually doing in the next few years. We employ 7,000 people. So, I can give you a good idea of where I feel the focus can be lost. It is that, when people feel, and I get the example of the over-tourism as a good example of where we can lose the focus. Why should we do more tourism and we should do more, not more industry? One doesn't contradict at all with the other. We have to add. We have to not to subtract. The country needs more investments. This is a good example of an investment, your example. The country needs it. We have to do every investment that is innovative, helps, doesn't hurt the environment, brings money to the people, brings more people to work. We cannot say we want this, we don't want that. So the problem now is there's not a clear line, because we Greeks have this tendency to lose focus once we are out of the emergency room, right? We have this. And we need to focus now and laser focus what we are going to do. In the political system, all parties are responsible to focus on what is coming next. And we need a clear plan of where tourism, first we need to look in history. 2010 to 2020, tourism doubled, and the other industries went 40% down. Now the other industries grow, tourism has to grow as well. We cannot say we don't need that because everything brings this, and innovation, AI, everything is around any activity that brings income and makes the Greek nation richer. So we need really to see this country with a vision to 2030, where exactly we need to go. And this is what I'm really worried. We are getting into the micropolitics. Every day we look what this survey says versus the other, what people like, what they don't like, and we lose the big picture that we need to focus as a nation. Thank you.